Good morning and welcome back. It's Sunday morning, sky's lovely and bright. It's 9:15. I've been down here for about 45 minutes. I thought I'd do a bit of tidying up before I start potting on. I'll show you what I've done. I've just moved a few things around in the greenhouse. I can get a few more bits here. I potted a couple of more of these kohlrabi up, these giant kohlrabi from Chris Marriott. I potted a few more of them up because the roots were quite big actually. So they've gone in. The rest probably want doing. I've also tidied up the polytunnel, because with having all these plots, I don't like mess. You can't work in when you're tripping over stuff. So I've tidied all this up, ready, so a lot more stuff can go in here, which looks better. I will be probably nipping to the other allotments today. I'm going to take some of the potatoes down. These are the condor, because I'm going to grow some at the new plot as well. I'll probably take a few more bits down as well, take some onions down. There ain't a lot of room in that little polytunnel though to actually put stuff, so I just have to work my way around that. But yeah, I've got all the shelves empty now under there. That's all the ×6. I won't be using that manure this year. I've got all these bags of ×6. That's the cabbage that's gone back to seed. The fruit bushes, someone give me these fruit bushes, they need to go in. But yeah, it's just tidying up. I want to tidy up the polytunnel now before I start potting on. I have brought a few things down and left a few more for my wife to bring down in the car. I've got all the pansies, gazanias, these are normal cucumbers, the zinnias. So I've got them to pot on, plus there's a few more bits in here to pot on, some more zinnias there. So yeah, I've still got some carrots. I'm going to sow some more parsnips and that, but I'll do them on wet paper, so you can see what's actually rooted. Because I've never seem to have any luck with parsnips or carrots, just putting them in compost. I need to tidy up this now, because I want this bed back. Obviously this has all come from emptying the shed, a lot of it has, so I need to sort all that out, where to put it all. I have got a little space down the back, so yeah, I'll probably put all the tools down the back. I will. So I'm going to get on and I'll show you what I've done afterwards. See you in a bit. Do you know, when you're tidying up something, you don't realise what you've collected. Right, I'll just get this a little bit of tidy. I know it don't look much, but that's the raised bed. I need to get some goodness back in this, dig this. I'm going to put the leeks, maybe tomatoes in here. This is the watering system. Obviously you fill this up. Obviously you turn the tap on, it fills the reservoir up, and then obviously when it gets to a certain level it clips off, because that will go up. But that's a 3 bucket one, that is. Big buckets. I know I got these, I've probably got the same amount that's at the other allotment. Tomato feeds. I don't know actually what you call these. These are for tomatoes. Tomato grow rings. Got a few of them. Oh, I've got loads of these small raised beds I bought from Wilco's when it was closing. I've still got loads of buckets. There's all buckets down there. To be honest, someone was working at Sainsbury's and they throw these away when they've had flowers in. So she dropped me a load off. The black liner, I need that to put down the new plot because I want to cover the bit that around the fruit bushes. So I'll probably take that down today. So this can be dug over. I've got, I think there's what's in here? Manure. I think that is, yeah, that's chicken pellets, and that's grow more in there. So I'll get a load of that down here. There's always so much to do. But I'm glad I've done the bed now, so I can dig that over. It's quite dry as well. I don't know, it's not too bad actually, because I covered it. But dig it over. What did I have in here last year? Tomatoes? No, cucumbers I had in here last year. I mean, this polytunnel's gone, but be alright for this season, and I'll probably look at just buying a proper cover for it, because the frame's good. The frame's alright still. I mean, I've had this, what, 5 years? So, you know, I might get some, I'll get some proper tape to tape this up. Yeah, and I might grow the big tomatoes in here this year. But yeah, that's that bit done. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee now, and then I'll probably start potting on. But yeah, them buckets I bought for onions and leeks and. But yeah, you don't realise what you've got. I mean, most of them, these and these are pots. I'm terrible for pots. There's pots in here. There's, yeah, I'm terrible for pots. Trays. These are all from the shed though. They're full of pots. But I just think you never know when you might need them. And if they're being binned as well. I mean, these someone was selling, but they were quite cheap. I think I got the trays with them as well. Like you get these with them. These trays that they sit on. I've got a load of them. I have. But like you see, you never. This watering system, guy was leaving the allotment. So obviously he didn't want it. So yeah, I'm not sure. I might grow cucumbers in there this year. We'll see. But I'll give it a good wash and everything. I mean, it's handy. Do you know when I'm going away? That'll be handy to use. I might get another one as well. I know. Greenhouse Sensation do these. I'm not sure what they're doing with that now, but they do a watering system. So they do one for chilies as well. I think it was $29.99, and I think you just fill it up with water, and I think it lasts 14 days. I did look online, so yeah, I might get one of them. But yeah, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, and then I'll start doing some potting on. See you in a bit. I'll just show you the badger's bin today. I have cleared some of it up, but it's, they've been munching around in this soil. I mean, it was all bad down there, but I've tidied all that up. Morning, you alright? Right, potting up time. I'm going to do these pansies first. These are Masterpiece mix. I want these because I'm going to do the washing basket challenge. If you're not remembering what that is, if you go to Dean Roberts' back garden, he gets a washing basket. Now obviously you put a bag in, fill it up with soil, and then the holes you pot on. There's loads of nice pictures of it on his site, so you'll have to have a look. It's quite good actually, and he's a nice chap. He goes live every night and shows you what he's done. Yeah, these really do need potting on. Right, that's the roots on them. I need it. That's it. I won't video be doing all of these. There's quite a lot. I do like potting them. The only problem is it's really backbreaking. Yeah, but do you know we're bending over? I have got a washing basket actually, but I can't remember how many. I've only done it once, that challenge. Can't remember even what I put in. I think I put petunias in. It's a glorious day. I've looked at the weather. I've got like end of the week 20. It's still cold in the morning. I don't really need my glasses. I only have the glasses to read. Yeah, there's quite a, can't remember, there's quite a lot here. I only ripped out a little bunch. These will probably go straight into the basket once the roots are at the bottom now. One of the ladies on the other plot down, they just said hello to me. Like I say, I don't think you're going to want to see an hour potting these petunias, these pansies up. So I'll probably do this row, and probably stop the video, carry on, and then show you what I've done afterwards. And the roots are not too bad here. They did need doing though. They could have done we've been doing a couple of weeks ago actually. I'll do these ones and then I'll stop the video. I might put these in the basket. I'll show you what I've got. I've got a load of these. These are like fence bags. You fill them up, I think you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and probably a couple in the top. And you just put one on your fence. So I might put some petunias in them. They'll look pretty good. Oh, the amount of stuff I've got. I need to do this full time now. You know, not go work. But I've still got what? Probably 10 years left at work. No, I don't, as long as I keep on top, then it's alright. I couldn't keep on top last year with going away, so I couldn't plant anything because I wasn't here to plant, and it was annoying. So I tend to like tell work I don't want to go anywhere now, or if I do go anywhere, as long as I'm back for the weekend. But then it's the watering. I can't expect anyone to come to all these plots and water. I think one of the lads at work, he's got a job. He's going Boston. Yeah, that sounds good. But then, who does this? So I'm quite happy to say no. Right, I'll stop the video. I'll just do this row, and then I'll carry on because there's probably a few trays of these actually. And I'll show you when they're all done. See you in a bit. Right, I'm on the last lot of these pansies now. I've got 4 trays. 2 of the trays hold 148 plants in, and they're full. So yeah, I think there was about over 300 pansies. Yeah, and it's been back breaking, but I think I've just got 30 more to do now. After this tray, yeah, there'll be about 6. Like I said before, this is it's back breaking, but it's nice knowing that you've done all these from seed. Some might not make it, some might, but you've got a few that are back up. What I've done, I filled a big tub up, so I've just put the actual trays in there to give them a good soak. That's another tray done. There's not many left now, so I'll probably just use this. I think there's only not even a dozen. I've probably got, if they work, I've probably got enough for a couple of actually the baskets. It's going to be warm this week, so I'm going to have to come down after work and water. Oh, not many left to do now. I think this is 2 more. 2 more, I think, then I'm going to have another coffee. And that's not worth doing, that one. That's it. Right, I'll show you around what I've done. So I've got I've got these. Them ones, I think they hold 148. Them ones, them I've just potted up. Them, and I put some water in this black tub just to actually soak the seeds. And then one's in there. So I'm just gonna have 5 minutes, have a cup of coffee, then I'll do the gazanias next. There's not many more left to do. I've got these. I might do them in the week though, because I'll be coming down in the week, so I'll probably do some when I'm here, because what's the time now? 5 to 12, it's not too bad. I'm going to have 5 minutes and then I'll carry on. See you in a bit. I'm going to do these gazanias next. These are called Red Stripe. I'm not sure how many there is here. I can do 2 trays up to now. I've got some more trays. These are quite, they're quite big, these are, so it might be easier to get out. Yeah, they're quite nice roots. These are. So just put my thumb in the hole to make it bigger and just pop them in like that. I'm going to do some mixed baskets. Well, I've got the 2 wheelbarrows that are painted that have got holes in, so I'm going to fill them up with plants. I did that the other year. They look really good, so I will do that again. So it's nice having some different plants. I've got some warm weather for next week. I think Friday I've got 20. Just got to make sure the seedlings don't fry. Problem is, with having a badger on the plot, they'll come in here. So I've got to shut the door. Unless I put something up the door. Yeah, I might try and find something and prop against the door. Then I can keep this door open then. And I might net it actually, because it ain't just about the pigeons will come in here. I've had them in here before, where the pigeons come in the greenhouse. Little trays. There's probably about 30 here actually. Oops. I take them all apart, might be quicker to actually do. Because they look really good actually to pot up. I got asked a question about the canner, the feed. Do I use the cocoa compost? I've never used that feed before. I've had it a couple of years, so I'm going to start using it. So I'm just going to use it with normal compost. See what it's like. It's nice when it's a quick potting on instead of over an hour. Probably just when you do a load of the actual same seeds, it is back breaking. When there's only like I don't know, there was in the pack here, I think there was about 30. It's not too bad to actually prick on. It's the same as the cucumbers, when you only get like 6 plants in. How many is that? 6, 12, 18, 24. 27. There probably was 30 in there. See, I can move some of these to the polytunnel. Put the label back on. And that's the gazanias done. Right, I'll get the next one. Right, the next ones I'm going to do the cucumbers. These are normal ones. These are Carmen cucumbers. So I'm just going to pop them up into the next size trays, actually, pots. Yeah, the roots are good on there. One. So we got there. I've got to do the sweet peas yet. Two. See? That's 4. That's the cucumbers done. Right, I'll get the next bit. Right, I'm going to do these zinnias. These ones are called Peachy Pink. Right, sorry about that. The camera overheated and it switched off, so I just let it cool down. Right, I've done them zinnias. I'll just put them in water. They're in there at the minute. I'm going to do the giant. These are giant beetroot, so I'm going to put them on into bigger pots. I've come outside now. It's probably a bit too warm to actually film in the greenhouse. It is. I mean, I don't know what the temperature is. What's the temperature in this one? It's got to be warm. It's 107. Yeah, let's put there. No wonder why it overheated. It's a bit cooler out here. So I'm gonna do these giant beetroot. I'll just sit you down. That's them there. I'm going to put them in separate pots actually. Put them in it. See what they look like. It's 2. They're not too bad. I mean, they could actually stay in here for a bit longer actually, but they're going to want potting up in the end. And once they fill this pot, they probably can go straight in actually. So it just saves me from potting it on them on again. The first time that camera's actually shut down, but like I say, it is warm, and obviously in the greenhouse when you've got the heat hitting it, some more compost next week. I've got one full bag left, but that ain't gonna last long when you're potting on. That's that one done. All the blossom on the trees. It's nice this time of year. There's not much left in this bag. I do try and save the bags because they're always handy to like for rubbish or for old compost. I'm still planning on nipping to the other allotment actually. Things probably want watering. Right, I'm going to go and get the other bag. Left, there's only two left. Maybe that one. There's two left. Right, just spin you around, and that's all the giant beetroot done. I'd say these will probably stay in the pots now until until we can go in the tunnel, because they won't go outside. These won't. These will be in the polytunnel. Right, I'll see what I can do next. See you in a bit. Right, I'm going to do some more chrysanthemum cuttings. I'm actually going to do them in this. I can't remember what this is called. I've had it a few years. But obviously I'm going to do the cuttings in here, then you fill this up with water. I'd have to find out what it's called. I think someone will probably know. But yeah, I'm going to do some chrysanthemum cuttings. So all you do is you just go just underneath the leaf joint. That's all I do. Take the bottom leaves off, and then you're just left with that. And I'll just stick that in there. Dead easy. I'm just looking to, because obviously I took some cuttings of the week, didn't I? So just looking to see if there's any more to take. I know I've got some at the bottom that can be taken. That one. So look on this one. I'm going to do this, then I'm going to shoot off to the other allotment. Take the leaves off. There's a few here that can be cut. This one's Harry G. There's quite a few today for this one. That's it for that one. This one, let's have a look. I know I've got some at the bottom, so I'll have to bring them down. William Sydney. Yeah, looks like there's only just one. Just put that in there. Private mace. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it for them ones. I'll go and get the other ones. See you in a bit. Right, I brought the ones down that can be cut. I'm only going to get the one cutting off this. but it's a backup anyway. It's that one. It's that one. This one I'll get 2. That one and that one. That one. Yeah, these are Japanese chrysanthemums. So these are the ones with the big heads. Right, that's that. And all you do with this, it's like a reservoir, you just fill it up. That's it. That's all you do. And they should be kept watered now. They should. Right, I think I'm going to shoot off down the other allotment because I've got to water. Yeah, it's quite warm in here today. Yeah, everything looks alright. Yeah, a couple of things want watering, which I'm doing now. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Well, I've come back on the new plot. It didn't take me long, it took me 15-20 minutes. I've only just come down to water. And I bought some giant onions, Peter glazed but onions to pot on down here. But yeah, I think everything will need a water. Yeah, oh, we've got, yeah, that was the one from yesterday. Yeah, I'll give everything a water. I do need to get a watering can. I've not got one down here at the minute. Right, I'll go and water and I'll get back to you. Right, I've just watered everything. There's a couple of actually sunflowers coming up now. Yeah, you got one there. There's one there. There's one there, which is good because they're the teddy bear ones. They are. So everything's watered. So it's gonna. I just bought 3 Peter glazed but onions down to pot on, then I'll go to the other pot. These are them. I'll put them on into bigger pots. One. It's good to bring a selection of different ones down, so you've got them all at the same or different plots. Like I said, I won't be quick here because I'm only watering. Another one. So this one, they're done. I'll just give them a quick water. And that's them done. And they're the Peter Glazebrook ones. See where I can put them, because I'm running out of room. In fact, one can go on there, one can go on there, and one can, I don't know where one can go as you come in on the top there. That's it. So there they are. Hopefully we see some more stuff coming up. Oh, the leeks look alright. I'm going to have to bring some spray down, because the thing with leeks, thrip, that's the problem. So you have to spray them with something that kills thrip. I took some down to actually Red Hill today, so I might bring some down here and get a little spray bottle, because they bury themselves in here, and you see that it's not so green. But they look alright, actually, they do. Right, I think I'll get on to the next plot. See you in a bit. Right, I'm just at the other allotment. The badger's been again. I think it's a badger anyway, because it dug all the path up. Yeah, I think that probably is a badger. I've just watered. I'm just going to spray the leeks with some for thrip. They're looking pretty good, actually, these leeks are. what I want to do, I want to savour quite a lot of these and put them back to seed this year. I can't find where I can't remember what it's called, what I use. I've just took one down Red Hill. But yeah, thrip's a problem. And this just keeps it at bay, really. I think that, yeah, I might have a little walk round. Yeah, the badger's a problem. Always is. Badgers and I've never even seen foxes on here. I've never seen a badger on here. But it's yeah, always seems to be a problem. There's a couple of people down here today. That's quite nice. What they've done with the fence. A little plants on there. It's quite tidy down here. It's a lovely day again. So I've still got quite a bit to still put on, which I'm going to try and do some in the week, I think. Just to keep the weekends a bit more free. And probably at night potting on. It's probably a bit cooler, and don't get dark till a bit later now. So yeah, I might like do an hour a night. Nip home first, have something to eat, then nip to the allotment and do a bit of a potting on. Even if I do like one tray a night, that'd probably be best to do that. I think the badgers are coming in from here. There's holes everywhere. Because you can bite through that wire. Are you alright? Yeah, definitely coming from there somewhere, but there ain't a lot you can do. This side of the allotment's quite shady. You can tell with the path. Oh, it's quite green. There seems to be a lot of people that have done something on the plots. It's about the most tidiest I've seen it on here. But it isn't the time to actually get busy. And that's all been dug, which is good. It's not only a small plot. I think there's 50, 60 plots on here. They've got a bit of bark left. Yeah, they've got suppose that's some manure. They've got some manure left. Look at the trees all. They look lovely, don't they, all in blossom. And it's back down to my plot. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day. What's the time now? It's 20 to 3. Everywhere has been watered. So I'll probably shoot back home and probably do a bit of watering in the greenhouse. So thanks for watching and subscribing and liking the videos. If you do want to subscribe, just click the button. That'd be great. And I'll probably see you, if not in the week, it'll probably be next Saturday. Where I'll be at the new plot, because I've got a bit of burning to do, because I said I can burn, which is good. I wonder if any of these leeks want potting up now. Can't see any root. Oh yeah, a couple of them do. Right. I'll see you next week. See you in a bit.